Hello and welcome to Firearm Freedom. This is going to be an update video once again on my C93 Sporter that some of you might be surprised by. Before we get this video started, there are no sponsors to the channel right now. So if you want to help me out, you can hit that subscribe button and comment down below. I also do have my B channel, FF Lifestyle. Action content over there, mountain biking, fitness related stuff, travel vlogs, snowboarding, longboarding, skateboarding, all other types of boarding, car reviews, watch reviews, anything is over on that B channel, and I'm trying desperately to get to 1,000 subs. It's just a great accomplishment that I've kind of set as a bar, and I would appreciate your help. You can hit that card up in the right-hand corner of your screen. I'm at about 500 now. I'm almost there. I appreciate the help. What a wild freaking ride it's been, my friends, these past few range days. I still have this C93 Sporter. You guys remember I was quite agitated by it in the last video, so much so that I said I was going to disclose the issues and get rid of it. I'm not even going to problem solve this gun. And I started to cool down, think a little bit more, think more clearly, talk to the guys at work, talk to my buddies. I'm like, what should I do? And they're like, why don't you switch the ammo and try something else? If you didn't watch the first video, this thing was slam firing 1 round extra in a magazine. It happened multiple times, including random failures to feed, eject, just problems all over the place. And 7 years ago, when I put it in the safe, it was working just fine. So I was quite dumbfounded. Now, all of these issues were just happening with the black box Wolf 223 that I picked up brand new for this range day. Now, this has run all types of ammunition in the past. I just didn't think it was going to be the ammunition. I thought that because of the bolt face of these guns, it had eroded a little bit more or something like that, because that was absolutely what was causing the gun to slam fire. And I bring it to the range with Federal 223. I got about 40-ish rounds of that. And then I had about 100 rounds of tan box Wolf. Same 3 magazines, and my friends, 0 issues at this range day today. 0. Not even 1. No failure to feed. No failure to extract, and no slam fires. I took the gun apart, cleaned it, lubed it up. It was not even that dirty. It was not even that under-lubed. It looked to be fine. I don't believe that was the issue. This gun worked now with the Pro Mag, 100% reliable, the factory mag, 100%, and the HK mag. This was the reliability that I wanted to showcase in that last video, because the gun always worked great for me back in the day. That Wolf 223 was this magic combination with this gun to turn it into an extremely unsafe and unreliable rifle. The rest of that ammo functioned just fine in my ARs that I use for testing, but that is because the way that this bolt face is designed, if you have poorly manufactured ammunition with the primer set too far to the rear, too far inward, all of those issues will probably not cause any problems with a standard bolt face, because it's just going flat against the bolt face. But with this, having a protrusion in the center, which is kind of a dumb design by HK, if you're asking me my honest thoughts, that round that was actually hitting that bolt face protrusion was going off. That ammunition, those problems are not going to be noticed on a standard 5.56. But with this, you could possibly rack the round into the chamber and have that gun go off. That's a big problem. I know a lot of you guys are like, Joe, it was Wolf 223. What did you expect? I understand that, but through my course of doing YouTube for about 10 years, I have shot so many thousands of rounds of Wolf 223, 7.62x39, and 5.45 that I couldn't even begin to count. It's in the tens of thousands, that amount of rounds, and I have never had one that atrociously out of spec that it would cause safety hazard problems in the rifle. I've never had any like blow up or anything like that. If anything, they're more underpowered ammunition. But one could assume with everything going on in the world today that maybe quality control over there dropped a little bit more. And quite frankly, the price of that ammunition in regards to comparing it to brass today, they're almost the same price. So it's completely worthless to buy steel 223 anymore. It was just specifically a good deal, which is why I got it for this video. I can finally say with confidence in this video how much I enjoy this rifle, and it's such a bait and switch compared to my last video. But running and gunning with this thing at the range, it's an incredible rifle when it's reliable. When it comes to these C93s, you don't know what you're gonna get. So I would caution anybody being interested in these guns. I still take that over from the last video. I would proceed with caution on these guns. It's about a 50-50 shot. You might get one that works great. You might get one that's a total turd. There's also a very well-known thing with these that you'll have creeping headspace over the years, and it just slowly goes out the more rounds that you get downrange. So again, something to be aware of when it comes to these rifles. Would I be running out to purchase one immediately, chomping at the bit? No, not at all. Especially now that the AP53s and other variations that are coming out from Century at the moment, that would absolutely be where I would go with this genre of 5.56 roller delayed versus a C93. As far as looks of the rifle, it's a good looking gun. It really is. Say what you will about the reliability, as I said in the last video. If we take that all aside, the gun looks good. And as I said in that video, I hailed it as kind of like one of my favorite guns for a long time because it was just reliable for me. And now it still is with a quick swap of ammunition. You have this really cool, it only came on the Malaysian parts kit guns, but it's like this barbecue paint, like texturized finish on the wide handguard, and it's just a really cool thing. I have a humpback stock that came with this rifle that has that coating on it as well, and it's a really cool coating. I really dig that about this rifle. Another upgrade that I did, this is obviously the more high-end stock with the steel cup on the front. I also have a clipped and pinned SEF housing. This is a really cool housing. Now, meaning clipped and pinned, this is not a real pin. As you can see, there's glue seeping out. This is not a push pin lower due to legality reasons. So they actually have cut the pins on either side and just glued it on. It's a little bit of a cope, okay? Bit of a poser thing to do, but it still looks cool, looks the part. These rifles also came with a carry handle, which is really cool. I dig that a good bit. And I upgraded the charging handle itself to be this enlarged latch on the charging handle, and that is a really, really nice upgrade. I had fully anticipated bringing this thing to the range, diagnosing it further, and then if I was able to solve the problems, I still thought, I'm like, you know what? I'm a little creeped out by, no pun intended, the creeping headspace phenomena and all those things. Maybe I just get rid of it to begin with, but I've decided to hold on to this rifle after this video, and I think it was a little bit undeserved, okay? All the things I was saying about it in the last video, and given that it was just an ammunition problem, I do not think there's actually anything wrong with this rifle. I think that was a really, really bad lot of ammunition. Hopefully, that sheds a little bit of light for you on this video. Man, we had a lot of problem childs come up on the channel recently, but this thing is still in pretty good shape. So I'm excited to give it some positive light here on this video. If you guys have any other questions about this gun or anything else on the channel, please throw them down below in the comment section, and I absolutely will get back to you. While you're down there, head up to the description for the ways to support the channel, and as always, stay tuned for more great content coming soon.